Professor Kupe, thank you very much for your time after years of toiling. This is a moment that many families look forward to particularly. So tell us about this virtual graduation ceremony and how it works.
Good afternoon, Judy, and good afternoon to your viewers. The way the virtual graduation works is that I confer degrees, diplomas, and certificates on all our 11,001 graduates in absentia. This is an important step in that being conferred your degree is a formal legal thing that has to be done. So you might notice that some people often don't miss their graduations or do not go to their graduations. They still get that degree confirmed on them, and then they can have their certificates and so on. Of course, graduations are not just a clinical formal event. They often go with a lot of pomp and ceremony. We keep the graduates, we call out their names, we take photos, and there's celebrations and parties thereafter at home and elsewhere. So what we did yesterday so that our graduates can continue with their lives, use the certificates and the qualification, was to actually, in essence, do that formal part. Let me add that once the situation post-COVID-19, we will hold the traditional ceremonies where people can actually enjoy with family and friends. Because graduating is not a single individual's achievement. That person who studied, but they are supported by family, friends, spouses, partners, and the communities.
Absolutely. So the pomp and ceremony will still take place. You mentioned 11,001 graduates. Talk us through the numbers.
Yes, no, I think that I can say that we are one of the largest, if not the largest, producers of graduates. So this year is a record 11,001. 9,688 of those are actually degrees. The 1,121 is diplomas and certificates. We believe very much strongly at the University of Pretoria that a nation like South Africa and a continent like Africa needs to produce graduates of quality in appropriate fields that are needed for the transformation, development, and advancement of our country and continent.
When you talk about producing graduates of quality, the University of Pretoria is working on 3D printers to produce masks, which we know that especially frontline workers amid this COVID-19 time are in desperate need of.
Absolutely. I think that we're a knowledge institution, an institution that produces research like the University of Pretoria, needs to be at the forefront when the nation is at a crisis like this and needs to produce relevant, if you like, products, in this case, personal protective equipment. So we are one of the leaders in these kinds of technologies, 3D printing in our library makerspace. So we believe that given that we've paused our activities, there is a national need, there is a global crisis, in fact, that we should bring the capacities that we have and the technologies and the knowledges that we have to the national effort. Remember, our library is also a leader in one other thing. We're the first university on the continent to create a service robot, which is one of our latest employees, a lady called Libby. She answers lots of questions from staff and students on a daily basis.
Thank you very much for your time, and a big congratulations to all the graduates at the University of Pretoria. That was the University of Pretoria Vice-Chancellor and Principal Professor Tawana Kupe.